Obviously, hard week in front of us. 2 road games in league play. One against an NCAA qualifying team that the season ended today, who's going to have 18,000 people in the stands, losing their minds, and one of the great home court environments in our country. And then follow that up with at Vanderbilt, which obviously their home court set creates an unbelievable atmosphere and a challenge. None of our guys, you know, Michael and that played, but all the guards, none of them have ever played there before. So it's a unique place with one of the great coaches in the country. So we've got a typical SEC week staring at us, but we're excited. We were excited before Saturday's game. We were excited yesterday, and we're excited today.
Frank, you've seen a lot of athletic big guys in your time in the game. Where does Bobby Portis rank among the guys that you've seen or maybe coached?
Yeah, you watch kids in high school, and then you see them go to college, and you know, and he's gone from a runner, rebounder, dunker in high school to now a guy who they run offense through. Meaning he can make a perimeter shot, he can dribble drive you, he can pass the ball. You know, and to see how much he's grown is a credit to him and that staff. He's just grown so much offensively. Last year, you just had to worry about him around the basket and keep him off the glass a little bit. And I don't want to say you neutralized him, you just gave yourself a chance. Now he's handling the ball, he's making 17-foot shots, and then around the basket, he's just such a big kid with real good hands that has a real good feel to play. So we got our hands full back to back here. You know, it's we're lucky with the Thornton situation, or we would have gone. You know, for everyone that looks at this league is like, well, Thornton, him, and the big kid Jones from Vanderbilt back to back to back. You know, you're talking about a senior and 2 guys that you can argue can be lottery picks in the draft. That's coming off playing Kentucky, LSU, who got their own set of lottery picks on their roster. So it's just challenge after challenge. And that's a great thing about coaching where I'm at, that you have those kind of players in your conference.
Obviously, it's no secret that Arkansas gets athletes, but from your coaching vantage point, what's so unique about Arkansas' system?
Yeah, I don't think anyone gives them credit for how good they are offensively, because everybody wants to talk about how fast they play and their pressure and their trapping. Mike Anderson's teams, and he and I, we laugh about it. It's like we chase each other. You know, UAB and Conference USA to, you know, Big 12 to now in the SEC. It's like, you know, we chase each other. And go back and look at his teams. They're always up there in the country for points per game and assists per game. I don't think they get the credit that they deserve for how unselfish they play on both ends of the floor. They play for each other defensively with that aggression and trapping and help and rotate. It's relentless. It's like you're fighting piranhas in the middle of the lake somewhere. It's the way they come at you defensively. And then offensively, they have great floor spacing. Guys shoot balls that they can make. They don't try to do their own thing. They pass the ball. There's a reason Mike went to the Elite 8 at UAB. There's a reason he went to the Elite 8 at Missouri. And there's a reason that he'll probably do the same at Arkansas. It's they play that well, in my opinion.
Coach, you talked about Arkansas's offense. You know, your team's really good on defense, ranking near the top in the SEC. How do you stop that kind of vaunted Arkansas offense like that?
It's hard. You know, it's you gotta have. I'm one of those guys. I don't believe that your schemes can change week to week to week. If you do that, then you always got your guys trying to figure out what they're doing.